Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome in. I believe I can, I feel like I can hear you, right? Oh, no, I can't. Wait a minute. I can't hear you. Oh, God. The end of times. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's figure this out. This is why we go on, like, air early, because we figure this out. Because I heard you when we were talking off the air, which is very bizarre. When we checked everything. All right, hold on one second. I might have to boot you out, but we'll figure it out. Can you hear me? Can the people hear Ophelia? Can someone in the chat let me know if they can hear Ophelia? And then, because if you guys can hear Ophelia. Oh, actually, hold on. Wait a minute.
My mic is showing.
Yeah, we got
green.
it. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
I figured it out. You
did it.
God, GB, everybody. We did it. We figured it out. All right, we figured it out. We're good. We're live. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I am very well. We got about 7 or 8 minutes before the show should start. We're getting Wesley and Javon Evans tonight. Very excited for that.
Card. I'm terrible at this.
They announced that. They showed that on a commercial last night during Raw, so I don't know much about anything else besides that. Obviously, I assume we will get the fallout from Deadline.
Mm-hmm.
In the Iron Survivors, we'll hear from both of them on both the women's and men's side of things, and we'll take the next couple minutes to talk about Deadline and how we thought that went and things of that nature. But I know obviously we'll see the fallout from that. And the only thing that I saw was a commercial last night during Raw that said that Javon Evans is facing Wesley tonight, which should be quite good. So that should be a fun one. But Saturday night was Deadline.
How did you do with your predictions?
Not well.
Neither
Luke?
Did I.
Yeah, not well. Luke, what's going on? Welcome in, my friend. I played Luke in one of my sim football games earlier today. We had a hell of a game, but I ended up beating him. And he's the Pittsburgh Steelers, so I always find more joy in that because you know how I feel.
Was it close?
It was, actually. It was closer than it should have been, but we ended up winning by a field goal in the last 10 seconds. It was riveting stuff, I assure you. But Deadline was this past Saturday. I did not do... Okay, so... I didn't do well. Yeah, I did have I did a thing on TikTok. In my TikTok, I did say because at the time I recorded it, we didn't know who the fifth person was, as we didn't until, it was them. But I did say if Obafemi ended up being the fifth guy, Obafemi's winning the match. I said, but as of right now, I'm not committing because I don't know if it's going to be Obafemi. So I picked Wesley.
Me too.
To win.
Me too.
Yeah. So, obviously that was a little different because I got that wrong. Although once Obafemi I
feel like that doesn't count as a wrong prediction because you just can't if we knew Oba was in it, we're like Oba's winning.
100%.
Right?
100%. Like there is no way that I am not picking Obafemi.
Exactly.
But so I was wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Jada Parker was going to beat Lola Vice. I know
Lola.
I know Lola's like undefeated in that type of match, but I thought if there was ever going to be a time for her to lose it, like Jada Parker is it. I think Jada Parker is a star. Not that Lola isn't, but I think Jada Parker is I think she's, for me, she's a level up from Lola Vice currently.
If she's 3-0, right, in the underground matches?
I think she's not. Yeah, she's beaten Baszler. She beat Natalia, right? Was that the first one? And now she beat Jada Parker. 3-0.
So, okay, who's going to beat her then?
I know. Somebody has to at some point, right? I know Tiffany Stratton went on Twitter on Saturday and said she wanted one. But, we got Pluggo in the TikTok chat saying hello. Hey, buddy. Pluggo, how you doing? Wait, this one's for Pluggo. We 10 minutes in? We're close. I got to wait 20 seconds, Pluggo, and then I'll play your normal audio thing. Every time he pops in. So I got that one wrong. I then said that I thought because Nathan Frazier, Georgie, coming in with the sub. I don't know why the alert thing didn't pop off right there. That's lame. It's
What
okay.
is that emote?
I always thought it was a. I always thought it was a. We don't know. I was under the impression that I always thought it was a lady like doing the leg kick, like the Rockefeller dances, but I think it's a banana. I'm not really sure. Not really. Is it a banana twerking? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. But the alert thing was a dancing banana joint. Oh, all right. There we go.
Okay.
He's might have told me that before, but those joint things, I do too much of them, so I don't remember anything. But you know, I try. But
so you had Fraxium losing because of Frazier.
I did, and I thought that they've been teasing this tension for like
too.
a year, or it feels like. So I thought that because and then in real life, Frazier looked like he broke his nose in that men's match.
I think he did.
Yeah. So all of a sudden he has to wrestle.
Blood.
Yeah. So all of a sudden he has to wrestle 2 matches, but now with a broken nose. So I thought
they taped up his ribs as well, right?
Correct.
So
yes.
It looked even more damaged.
Yeah. So for me, I was like, oh, that's perfect excuse for them. And I like the no quarter catch crew. I like those 2 guys as a team. Tavian Heights specifically, he balled out in that match. That was a show. That was a show-stealing performance by him. Lawrence, what is up, my friend? Welcome in. Everybody's starting to come in on the Twitch on the Twitch side of things. We got some good people watching on TikTok too. We got a couple more minutes.
So we both picked Fraxium, so we both got that wrong. Or to lose. I mean,
to lose. Yep. I picked Trick, so I was right there.
Yeah, me too. I had Trick as well.
And then I picked Stephanie Vicker.
Me too.
So I got one. The only one I got right was Trick.
I got 2 because I picked Lola.
There you go. So I was 1-4. Not my best showing. However, I thought the event was good.
I do love when it's non-predictable though. Like I would like to get everything wrong, and then I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
100%.
There's your booking that I did not expect.
I fully agree with you. But I did like the show overall. I thought both Iron Survivor matches were solid. The women's one was better, I thought, but I thought both were good to very good.
I was very excited that the women were main eventing as they should have been.
As they should have been, 100%.
Red looked great.
She did. Yeah. She did very well. I thought everybody in both Iron Survivor matches did exactly what they were going to do. I thought Ethan Page was perfect in his role of being like the shithead in the whole match, and that whole thing they did with Obafemi in the box and all that. It was he's the perfect guy for that.
Oh my god, Obafemi screaming, "Bring him!"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yep. I thought the reactions the reactions of the 4 wrestlers and the camera shot when Obafemi's music hit, especially Javon Evans' reaction. Like I thought it was just perfectly done. It was, and once you knew it was him, everyone knew he was, he wasn't going to enter the match and lose. Like that's not
how many points he was going to
correct. So, but I thought it was good. I thought the tag match was excellent. I thought that might have been the best match of the night for me.
Yeah.
I thought that match was excellent. But how do you feel in general in the last minute or so before the show starts, and even leading into it? But like, how do you feel about the underground matches to begin with? I thought of the 3, I thought this was, and I love. I'm very high on Jada Parker. I really like Jada Parker. I thought this was like the weakest one of the 3 to me.
Yeah. I'm just not. I mean, they're fine. I just find there's too much going on.
Oh. No! What happened? Hold on. She'll be back. This happened a couple times last week too. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm here.
That's okay.
You're here.
Yeah.
So you think they're now?
It feels. I don't know. Anticlimactic, because I feel like it's not like anything can happen, because everybody's just gonna stay in the ring pretty much. Like, it feels very safe for something that's supposed to be not safe.
That's fair. What I was gonna ask you is I was gonna say, would you enjoy it more if those people weren't slapping the ring the whole match?
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was my point, is that I just feel like they're just too much of a distraction for me watching, like just too much going on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Here we go.
All right, we're doing this dance. I assume we'll get a Deadline recap to start this puppy.
I would think so, yeah.
So next week, NXT is live in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh yeah. Do you know if you're going yet?
I do not yet. I do not know. Raw is in Boston. and NXT is in Lowell. I am trying to go to both. I will be straightforward with everybody. So obviously, if I am able to go to both, we won't have the streams next week.
Absolutely.
On Monday and Tuesday. So maybe I'll see if I can get one of, if not maybe both, Matt and Ophelia if they're available on Friday for a SmackDown show. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So pay attention to the socials as the week goes. I should hopefully know at the latest by the day before, I would hope. So we'll go as planned until otherwise, but those Monday and Tuesday next week might be pending. So
very cool. Yeah, here we go with the recap.
Yep, here we go. Let me know when you see Obafemi for the first time.
I just saw Ava just now.
Okay.
There's Oba right now.
Okay.
So I'm just...
You're slightly behind me, so I'm going to pause my stuff and try to time it so we're pretty even.
You just did the double clothesline.
All right, beauty. Yeah, I think we're pretty good now. Javon Evans just jumped in the ring.
Yeah. Your boy is
bouncy. That's what they say. That's what they say. Obafemi conquers the field at deadline.
And I like that they made it seem like all those people dressed in black were just fans that were waiting outside to be part of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. I don't hate it. It's kind of like, they're trying to do a little bit blood sport-ish, it feels. Which, again, I'm not against. I'm not against this type of match.
I just find they're distracting.
Yeah, I didn't need those people out there the whole time screaming and, doing stuff like that. Just wasn't necessary. Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights, dog.
Yeah, I love Tavion Heights. Oh my goodness.
He was great. He was great in that match.
I haven't seen too much of him before this weekend, really.
No, he was in. They sent him to Japan. He did a good run in Japan for them, and apparently it went very well. They were very pleased with how he showed up. Yeah, I thought he was easily. I mean, look, Fraxium is one of the best teams in the world. They're incredible. But I thought Tavion Heights was the standout performer in that match. I thought he was excellent.
He's really well-rounded, which is nice to see. Sometimes, they're very like one-sided. They're either high flyers or powerhouses.
Yeah.
Or.
Yeah.
And he's very well-rounded in the ring.
And then his partner there as well. I know a lot of people are like saying he's like young Randy Orton Jr.
Yeah. He definitely has that vibe.
Yeah. He's deaf.
Is he?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing something
I
about
believe
that
he is deaf, at least in one like I feel like he's deaf. I read that somewhere, which is again, that's just cool as shit that he's, But yeah.
And I love how much Ren got the viewers, like the audience behind her when she finally got that one.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
My God. So good. All right, here we go.
All right, here she comes. I didn't have her winning. I didn't.
I'm not mad about it.
No, I'm not either. I'm not mad about it at all.
Any one of those women could have won, and I'd be like, okay.
Perfectly okay with it.
Yeah.
Now, this is happening at New Year's Eve in a couple weeks. She's winning, right?
I would think so.
She's
Do we
winning.
think Roxanne's going up?
Yeah, Rumble, right?
Yeah.
She's in the Rumble and just on the main roster from that point on. I would think. Because I think what you got to do is she wins at New Year's Eve, and the Mania Stand and Deliver has to be her versus Stephanie McCurry. Has to be.
I would think so. Yeah.
Like that is just you have to do it. You have to.
I don't know how you have Julia win this and then lose to Roxanne. I don't think you can
Again,
do that.
right? Because she already had the one match with Roxanne, and it didn't. Obviously, there was some shenanigans, but it didn't. She lost.
Which is kind of why I didn't have Julia to win this.
Me
I was
too.
like, we already done this.
Yes, we were thinking the exact same.
NXT has just signed so many fantastic people this year.
I know.
Especially women.
The beautiful madness will become the NXT Women's
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I think she has something to say about it.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Oh, you're the luckiest woman in the world to have survived Deadline. And sure, you won, but in my opinion, I think Soul was the MVP of the match. Even Ren Sinclair, she spent most of the time in the penalty box, and she
Lawrence is saying he thinks it's before the Rumble.
Zarya and Stephanie.
Could be. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her before
With that transfer window?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see her before that, to be real.
I didn't see Doc pop in either.
You won, yeah, but unfortunately for you, you're not on my level.
We're about to have a street fight. Look at these two.
I know. I was gonna say. They got. Are we definitely getting the like? You know what I've known? Are we getting the brawl? Are we getting the opening promo into the brawl?
I mean, that's sort of scripted at this point.
Happens every week. Every week on the shows. Opening promo into a brawl.
Unless someone else comes and interferes.
Yeah.
We've been here before. Yeah, we have, and it was the same result as it has been for the past year. Me holding my title in the air, reigning over my division.
My division.
Now, she goes to the main roster as a babyface, though. 100%.
I would think so.
Right?
We need some more heels on the main roster, though. Like, there's not really a lot of great heels over there right now.
Well, we're getting Charlotte back at some point soon. I
would
think
very soon.
Yeah.
Rumble.
Becky will be back as well. Obviously Becky will come back. I mean, they both will come back and get a huge pop, but I wouldn't hate Becky being a heel upon return.
I want her to come back and be like mad that she has to come back because the fans demanded it. And just be pissed off about everything.
Yeah,
like...
I wouldn't hate it at all. I wouldn't hate it at all. Uh-oh, what's this?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, no, Vakur. Stephanie's hurt. I assume it was with that weapon there, Avi. Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh!
Yikes.
Oh, come on. Who's coming out? Zara. No. Who is it? Okay.
Kalani? Okay.
Yep.
I would have liked Ren to come out just because of the whole five-way match, right?
Yeah, that would have been fun.
The way she's swinging that would hurt.
I know, jeez Louise. I was like, whoa, thank God she missed. Thank God she missed. All right. All right, we're going to tag match tonight? They're going to add that tag match?
Seems like it, yeah.
18 years.
Oh, my goodness.
It took me
So good on the promos.
Yeah, he's excellent.
to climb that mountaintop to win the championship. But it also took me 18 years to figure out. So, Ethan Page has no clue how to get back there. You know, moron, idiot. What are you saying? Idiot.
Uh-oh. Oh, we get Ethan Page and Tony D.
Keep forgetting he still has a belt.
Yeah, are we teasing that? Are we teasing that? Oh, there he is.
Come on, man, you're killing the vibe. You lost. Get over it.
Get over it. Tony, I don't know how to get
Why are they all crammed in that little room like that?
title picture.
Yeah, you're right.
Drama.
That seems like a little room for all those people.
I believe I'm saying this right now, but I got a little bit of a soft spot for you, Paige. So how about a North American title match tonight?
What?
I'm a former
What?
NXT
Just
champion.
the title match on the regular show? Okay.
I carried this entire brand on my back. I turned NXT into NX Me. Tony, I mean no
NX
offense for
Me.
this, but the North American Championship is just to step down for me.
Wow.
Okay. I try to be a nice guy, extend an olive branch, because I
Wow,
see you sitting
okay.
there like a lost puppy. You don't want the match, fine. I'll open it up to the room.
Which is exactly how it would go.
100%. No, don't give it to him now.
If I can't beat the North American champion, my career is pretty much over. Keep on holding on. I need this.
I need this.
Please.
He literally just gave it to you. You said no, dude. I need this though.
I'll see you out there, kid.
It's funny. As soon as everybody else wanted it, he
Yep.
wanted it.
100%. All right. Well. Okay. So, oh no, what do we got?
Bouncy.
We're doing it right now.
I guess so.
Okay, I thought this was going to be the main. Well, now we have a North American Championship match, so
Yeah.
that changes things. But I was like, oh, this will be the main event. But I mean, it's going to be hard not to have as good a first match as these two can do here. So I feel like are they? So after the match on Saturday, Wesley just kind of slapped him, right? Slapped him across the face, kind of
Yeah.
thing. But I felt like before that, the last couple of weeks, Wesley has been trying to give him advice. You know what I mean? Like he's
Right.
been kind of saying like, hey man, like stop. Not everything's all smiles, like, you know, rainbow and lollipops here. Like start taking it. He's been trying to be that guy. And it makes me think, I'm like, they're not going to like have Javon go with him at all or anything like that, right? Like this just turns into like a regular feud between the two.
I hope it's just a regular feud.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't hate them as a tag team, though.
No. But I think Wesley, I mean, I think at this point he's got to be on the short list to go up to the main roster. No.
I would think so.
He's good. He's done everything. He's been the good guy, the underdog. He's been the heel. I would like to see him go towards. Well, now everything's different now though because of Obafemi. But I would have loved to have seen Wesley and Trick in like a little feud for the title. That would have been nice. But
Did you see Asian Joe pop up there? Hello.
yeah, he's in the YouTube popping in to say hi. And Screw Wichita. Yeah, exactly. Screw Wichita.
That crowd?
He was in Firmly WWE this morning. We had audio problems galore. The
Oh.
first half, it was brutal. But yeah, we talked about that and Firmly. That crowd stunk last night.
Yeah, I caught the last like 30 minutes and then I went back and watched the first hour and a half.
Yeah, that crowd stunk.
Yeah, they were not great. I didn't know if it was just me. Like, I don't know if I just couldn't hear them or if they were really as bad as I thought.
They were there. They showed up and did their part during the New Day segment, but that was about it.
I wasn't even sure if that was real or if
I
that
know,
was
yeah,
plugged
that was the
in.
thing that we were saying. I was like, is that like I thought they got away from that, but it kind of, with as quiet as this crowd has been tonight, I don't believe that they're that loud now. I just don't.
That's what I thought too. I was like, did the audio just get turned? Like, did it just turn the mics on for this segment, or did they actually decide to join in? Do you have your commercials turned off, sir?
Oh, I do.
Perfect.
Oh, I do. For now, we gotta when it gets to the second hour. Yeah, that's when we're gonna. That's when we're gonna go. But oh, that's cool how it shows. All right, because I just responded to Joe over on the YouTube, and I did not know the YouTube chat shows up on there.
Okay.
That's good to know.
So are we seeing both chats on the screen?
I guess
I'm
so.
only
It
seeing
usually, when I go live, it asks me which chat I want to look at, and Twitch is the one that works the best. So I always pick Twitch, but I guess on my chat box on Streamlabs, it shows everything. Only on the Streamlabs itself, like the chat that I see is only the Twitch one, but on the screen, the YouTube chats are showing up, which is good.
I'm only seeing the YouTube ones, I think.
Oh, well, I did
I
turn
didn't see
off the
Pluggo.
bots. I did turn off the bots.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'd
I
have to
didn't
have a
see
real
Pluggo, so-
human. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if TikTok works that way though. Pluggo's chat was in TikTok. I don't remember seeing it. So, but either way, we figure it out as we go. You know.
Did you set up a bot for socials?
I can do that right now though. Bless. Raw on Netflix, man. Commercials for it all the time.
I have different commercials than you.
Oh yeah. But
Seeing obviously hockey because that's all we do here.
that makes sense. I mean,
And I watch on Sportsnet, so it's just showing whatever else they want to show.
all right.
Okay, and looks like we're coming
There
back.
we go,
We are
baby.
back.
Come to find out, I am a man of integrity. Not only that, Charlie, but my wrestling has been top-notch lately. Look, I'm just gonna cut straight to the point. I want another shot at the Heritage Cup.
Oh, I think I need Plug Out to like paint on a hairline and beard like this.
You think so?
Can't get ever asked.
If
Yeah,
anybody
why
would
not?
do it, he would do it.
Yeah, well, that's why I said him and not you.
If anybody would do it, he would do it.
Say I'm proud of y'all.
Maybe get Joe to do it. I feel like Asian Joe would do it.
Y'all came
Maybe.
this close to winning the NXT title.
Sullivan would definitely do it.
100%. 100% Sullivan would do it.
You showed the world that you belong at the top of the NXT women's division.
Charles, you
I love that he's praising Ren. It makes me happy.
Now, didn't we tell you y'all could bring them tag titles back home? Huh? Okay.
Out the mud.
Yeah, they were like really close. Baby girl, the only words I
They have a whole vibe. Like, I love them too.
because if I never
I do like seeing Jada back with him, though.
you wouldn't have fallen into that last chance spot.
I know that's
But
You didn't duck Lola's back twisting, you would have gotten knocked out. And
I could knock your ass out here right now if you really want to.
Honestly, Ren getting in because she got knocked out on top and got the pin was
Yep.
pure Ren.
Perfect.
Like, and not being able to stay out of the box, like, just perfect. The Chelsea Green effect, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. All right.
Still not a fan of his new haircut.
You know who is? Josh Robinson.
Really?
Oh. Oh.
Like, inappropriately so.
Oh. Listen, me and Josh sometimes watch the wrestling off stream, and that we don't have to, you know, we can kind of be more free with how we're talking. And I said the same thing. I said, I don't know how I feel about his new hair. And Josh said, oh, I like it. And I said, oh. And he went, oh. And I said, okay, fair.
And you're like,
Fair
okay.
enough. I said, I understand. BR Doctor coming in with the Prime sub. Appreciate you, Doc. Great man right there. Great man
He's
right
okay.
there. Makes good food. Always showing off his
Does.
food on the
Yeah.
socials. Like, I'm like, bro, I can't be eating right now. Like, I'm not in a situation where I can go eat and you make me hungry.
Very much team no sleep though, so he cooks
I'm
instead of sleeping.
I'm getting there. It's bad. It's bad. I'm getting there. I'm excited for this match. I think this match should be quite excellent.
Survivor Challenge show. You tried to call it on points early on, if you remember what happened this past weekend. Who stood out more to you?
Whoa!
I'm high flying right away.
Damn.
There we go.
When you talk about becoming a grown-ass man, Javon Evans certainly is flying through the air and growing in leaps and bounds.
I forget how young he is all the time too.
Yeah, he's like, what, 21, 22?
Yeah,
something
like
ridiculous.
that, yeah.
We saw Julia already. Of
Oh.
course, Obafemi was the winner of the men's Iron Survivor. We will hear from him live tonight here on NXT as Evans springboard.
Oh!
Drop kick right to the stomach.
Bam, bam, bam. The solar plexus.
And a quick kick out by Javon. Why? I want to go back to Wesley because you see the look in the eye, you see a different look, you see a different demeanor. Why has Lee become so jaded?
Is Lee jaded? Is that the right word?
That doesn't feel right, but okay.
So you're saying Wesley is the greatest North American champion out of Obafemi?
I said not having that mantle, not being that guy, not holding that championship, walking in the room and people saying, hey, champ, how you doing? You're looking good. I know exactly what that feels like.
Ooh.
These two seem to have
All right.
some deep issues, and it does seem one-sided to some.
You know what those deep issues are, though, Vic? The deep issues are competition. Competition. Wesley, once upon a time, was in the same shoes as this young man, Javon Evans, getting all the praise. And I'm talking about
Wesley just seems very angry now.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? Is that what it is? I know they said jaded. But like it just seems like he's done with it. You know what I mean? Like he's just done with it. Done with it all. Oh my god, that looked gnarly.
Wesley is taking his frustrations out on Javon.
That looked gnarly.
And then we have a tag match of
Deadline like he
I understand this kid's 18 years old. He's
coming up as well.
All right, yeah. Obafemi's going to address the NXT universe. Damn. And then that will be at New Year's Evil as well. Is New Year's Evil like one of the 2-week things they do? Is that a 2-week one?
It was last year.
Yeah, right?
I'm assuming it will be this year.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
they'll do the 2-week thing. I think both of them win, right? I mean, I think both. Because you're not going to you can't have Obafemi lose either. Right?
Yeah.
Extraordinary, what he says. That's funny. Oh. All right.
It's one of the few times I actually like Booker T.
Yeah. I mean,
sometimes he's like, ugh.
I really only like him during the Trick Williams entrance.
Trick.
That's really the only time I like him. But
looks like we're going to commercial.
we sure are. You know
Both
what that means.
high flyers. I love it.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I feel like the match started off. I mean, it started off with that dive from Javon Evans, but then it kind of slowed down a little bit, and it got like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect when we get back from commercial, this little end sequence is going to be probably a little wild. I would say a little wild, but. Yeah, that was one of the things last night during Raw is Matt over in Australia. He had a whole lot of different commercials than obviously I did.
Yeah.
So
and we both had problems with our.
Yeah. What was that about? It didn't show the first couple minutes of the show.
No, it showed the overview of the city. And then it came up with a little block and it said Seth freaking Rollins or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you could hear them talking about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing, Gunther was walking out from the back.
Wow.
So
that's weird. Yeah, he was saying the same thing too. And then I was like,
I think we have the same feed.
Yeah. It's probably what, the international feed most likely or something like that. Craven the Hunter. I'm getting a commercial for Craven the Hunter.
I can't wait to see that this weekend.
Yeah. That's the kid from Kick-Ass, is it not?
Maybe?
I think so, right? He's been in other movies since that, but I'm one of those guys that if I see you in one movie, you're that person from that movie forever. I don't care what
Wasn't
you do.
He Quicksilver as well?
Is that what it is? I think he was the kid in Kick-Ass, and now he's a grown adult. Now he's a grown adult, and he's
in a very long time since I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah. That just shows you how far behind I am in the Marvel universe. That if he's been anything else in Marvel, I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like he was just maybe just one of the movies. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, was he? Yeah, there you go. Doc says a Kick-Ass and Quicksilver.
Okay, so both.
Yeah.
If I've seen you in something as a kid, but now you're a grown ass man in a movie,
Yeah.
I don't always put those two together.
That's what I'm saying. Like I saw him and I was like, that looks like the kid from Kick-Ass.
Both guys in Kick-Ass played the two Quicksilvers. Okay.
There we go.
Doc with his movie trivia.
I like it. I used to watch so many movies.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch so many movies, and then I just don't anymore. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre.
I mean, you're live like 6 days a week.
I know. Well, that's obviously going to stop at some point unless I all of a sudden get to be the luckiest man on earth in the next month and a half. Yeah. But, it's one of those things where like, and it's not because like I don't want to go or I'm not like nervous or anything like that, but really like I haven't been back to the movie theater since COVID.
I go a lot, but every time I go, I realize how much I hate people.
That's part of it for me. That's the main reason is it's like, hey, I want to go see this movie. I want to support the people that made it. I like the actors. I like whatever. But I'm like, I don't want to be in a movie theater with potentially 80 to 100 people that I don't give one fuck about at all. I don't want to be around them at all.
There's some movies that I just like, I want to see on the big screen.
Exactly.
And so I go, but people, I mean, between the people singing during Wicked and the people with their phones out recording said people, and all I see is phone screens, or I hear people talking in like their normal voices.
That's
I'm
another
like, what
thing.
are you doing?
And obviously, look at the pandemic was a crazy scenario that we all just had to figure out. But I think once they gave us access to buy or rent these movies at home and watch them in like your own chair or couch or whatever, like that was it. I was like, all right, I will gladly pay $30. Then go spend that, I don't know. But there are some movies though that I feel like you have to see in the theater still. But
I go to a lot of movies still.
Yeah.
I try to go at times when I think there'll be less people.
Yeah.
And then some I just try to go opening weekend because I don't need anybody to spoil it for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I saw Wicked in the theater opening night, and I'm really glad I did, because there was a cameo in it that I had no idea, and nobody had a chance to spoil it for me, so I was really excited.
Yeah. We had someone on YouTube, Brother Fluff. Great name. Great name, Brother Fluff. That's a great name. He says that I usually go to the real early show times. Yeah, that's a good one. If you have the access to do so. I don't know.
I'll go to like a Wednesday at 11 a.m.
Yeah, a Wednesday matinee, right? It's usually cheaper. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Prices are probably outrageous still anyway, no matter what. But like, it's usually cheaper. You're gonna have you might have like more families or kids, depending on the movie you're going. But if you're going to an adult, like a rated R, like a drama, you're gonna be in there with like maybe one or two other people. I would think if you're lucky. But
that only works when kids are in school, though.
That's
when
fair.
They're out of school
That's
for
fair.
like
Yes.
holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
No, there's no quiet time. Has Wesley changed his gear too?
Yes, I feel like he didn't always wear the trunks like that.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought too.
I felt like he might have wore like more like shorty type trunks.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He cut off his hair and changed his gear.
I think he did a full transformation.
Oh, that was a high kick. Good lord.
Oh, damn. Spiked him. Yes, Book. Those aerodynamics, man.
Science. Oh.
What was that about? Yep. Oh! I want Javon Evans to win. I think he should win.
I feel like this feud's gonna go on for a little while anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I would agree. Damn. Oh, he's gonna cheat.
That's what he always does. Oh, the ref caught him. There we go.
Oh.
I'm just always impressed when you see them bounce up to the top rope. Like,
Yep.
Wow. Especially when the big guys do it. Like, how do you do this?
Kevin Owens used to do it like on a moonsault or like he would have his back and he would like flip up and turn and then do the swanton like on the early Owens matches, like the early ones.
Jacob Fatu is
Yeah.
the one that comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
I would say that. How do you move like that?
Like, to me, it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those things. To me, I'm like, listen, either you can be 260 and a monster, or you can be a guy that does. So you can't do both. That's cheating. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. All right, you got to be one or the other.
Siobhan's looking tired.
Yeah. What are they
I
chanting?
thought they were chanting CM Punk.
Oh, bouncy. They're chanting
Something
bouncy.
about bouncy, yeah. I think your boy is what?
He hit it.
Bouncy.
Is that it? That's the right decision. He should win.
Yeah.
He should have won that.
Yeah. Good match. Good opener for sure.
Yep. I liked it. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Kicks.
I could see Wesley heading up to the main roster sooner than later. I know he hasn't ever been world champ down there, but he's arguably the greatest North American champ ever.
I always worry when these guys are going up to the main roster, though, like, have something for them.
Yeah.
Because look at Lyra Valkyria. I mean, she's kind of, yes, she won her match to qualify for is it the IC?
I think she's going to the finals at least.
Yeah. So, it's nice to see that, but I mean, she was on this full trajectory, and then she sort of got buried for a while, so it was like, I think Becky leaving didn't help her.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, here we go. Fraxium.
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely got a broken
Oh,
nose.
yeah, you can see the bruising around his eyes.
Brother, you carried us out there. I couldn't even breathe. Without your performance, we're genuinely not the champions anymore.
Oh, are they being friendly with each other now, though?
Yeah.
Just enough
doubts,
time for
right?
one of them to turn on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oba kind of screwed that one up, didn't he?
Why are they drinking coffee? I mean, it doesn't matter, but why are they drinking coffee at 8:30 at night?
And you're really mad
Come
at
on.
him, huh?
Of course I am, Nathan. I want you to succeed.
Because it's boozy coffee.
Maybe.
Maybe it's decaf.
I'll do anything for you.
One thing I will say though, so I'm gonna say it on air, and hopefully I don't. To me, every time I hear Axiom talk, I don't believe it's the guy that's under the mask.
Yeah.
Just the way his voice sounds.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, that's somebody else. And I told Josh that, and I watched Deadline with Josh, and he was like, ever since you told me that, every time I hear him talk, I can't not think of that. Other than that, I'm like, it's amazing, isn't it? I'm like, truly, like it's. Oh, they did add the tag match. All right.
So there's 2 women's tag matches tonight.
I like it. I like it.
Lots of women on TV. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Raw had 3 major women's matches. The women were all over that show on Monday.
These ads are so funny. These
Oh, God.
Go ads.
Speaking of. Whoops. Had the audio.
Oh, I got to start reminding him.
Had the audio. Yeah, we're almost there. 8:35. It only took 35 minutes for me to forget to mute that shit. It's going to get quicker and quicker every week. So I think by like week 4, I'm pretty sure I will forget on the first commercial. I think that's basically what will happen. So, or I'll just go live and the show before we'll be playing. That's probably what will happen.
Show like
NCIS or bullshit.
Like
Chicago on 2. Well, no, in the CW it's different. CW it's different, but on USA it's always like it's a Dick Wolf show. Whatever show it is a Dick Wolf show. Let me tell you.
So it's a Law and Order or something.
Some sort. But yeah. Oh, Ferrero Rocher, delicious. One of my
I
favorite.
have a Downy ad.
Do you? I just had a Ferrero Rocher. Delish. Yo, Krabby, what's up, dude? We're hanging out, man, watching some NXT. Chilling. But Ferrero Rocher, when I was a kid, I don't know. When I was a kid, it's 100% because of the wrapping, okay?
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I thought they were fancy candy. So I was like,
I mean, they are fancy.
They kind of are, right? They are, but they're everywhere. It's not like
but they're not like cheap.
Yeah, But I used to always think they were fancy candy. So when I went to the holidays and I'd see them in the jar, I'd be like, oh, we got the fancy stuff here, and I would have like 5 of them because I was like, I might as well.
It was one of the candies
there you
that
go.
we only got at Christmas time.
Yeah, Krabby's saying, "Oh, I thought they were only for the rich folks." Were they? I wasn't in that company.
But we only had them at Christmas. Like
that's fair. It was holiday.
They were definitely a holiday candy.
was...
Same with Toffee Faye. Only ever had them at Christmas.
I don't know what that is. Is that just a Canadian thing?
Oh, maybe it's a Canadian thing.
We had what the hell was the Toblerone? Toblerone? Tobler?
Yeah.
Toblerone?
Toblerone. Yeah.
That was one.
Now I'm curious whether if toffee face.
I never heard of that. There's a good chance it does exist in America, but I never heard of that. At least your mom led you to believe in. Hey, you know, that's how they tell you. That's how they tell you. I will say, one side of my family is at a higher tax bracket than the other side. I will leave it at that. And when we go over there for the holidays, that's when, you know, I'm not out of my element because I'm very much in my element, but I am out of my element because I walk in there and I go, oh yeah, this is how the other half live, you know. That's how we do it. So
apparently, it is available in the United States.
Okay.
It's under a slightly different spelling, and it's in a white box instead of a gold box. So I'm gonna have to find a picture.
I have never seen it. A white box?
Yeah.
What do you mean a box? This is chocolate?
Box of chocolate, yeah.
Oh, like an actual like just box of chocolates. This is
Yes.
one of those. Okay. Yeah, see, any type of box of chocolates except the heart ones, to me, fancy. Fancy. You're getting fancy chocolates. How do you feel about a good what do they call them? Jesus Christ.
I sent you the picture of the American version.
Oh God. I gotta check
How
this
do I
thing
feel
out.
about what?
I forgot the name of it. Don't smoke too much, kids. I forgot the name of it mid-sentence. I was like, I'm going to ask her this, and I said 3 words, and I completely forgot what I was going to ask you. Damn it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, tofefe. What is this? Cafefe?
Toffee Fay. Toffee Fay.
Oh. Yeah, no, we don't have that. I've never seen that ever. I never seen that ever.
Not an East Coast America thing.
Yeah, there are certain things on the East Coast that we don't have.
They're delicious.
They look good. I love toffee.
It's
So-
like you know the little square chewy caramels that you get?
Oh, I love those.
That's what the base is, and then they just have like the little chocolate on the top. But the whole cup and inside is basically that chewy caramel.
Oh. Yeah, so I would
So
devour
good.
that. I eat that box in 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. They actually have a coconut version too, which is delicious. But I have to get them imported. They don't sell them here.
Coconut is a thing that I have.
A love-hate relationship.
Not a love-hate. It's just it's a complicated. It's a complicated thing, you know.
That's fair.
Because there are times that I have coconut or coconut-flavored things, and I'm like, that was fire. And then there are times that I have coconut-flavored things, and I want someone to light me on fire. Because I want to get the hell off Earth. You know?
I can see that.
That's kind of
it depends if it has coconut flavoring or if it's coconut.
Yeah.
And if it's sweetened coconut or unsweetened.
It's also
coconut.
a texture thing for me. I think it's in Zombieland when Woody Harrelson is talking about snowballs, and he says, "Oh, it's the coconut." He goes, "You don't like coconut?" He goes, "And not." He goes, "It's not." He goes, he says something along the lines of like, "It's not a taste problem; it's a texture thing."
Yeah.
Because coconut in certain forms to me is not the most aesthetically. Not that's the wrong because that's eyes, but you know what I mean. It's not the best thing to. I don't know.
Aesthetically is both, I think. Isn't
that
it?
both?
Isn't it like a sense? Isn't it about senses?
Does that work there for taste?
I don't know.
I mean, taste is a sense, but does that work?
Yeah.
I always assume aesthetically just meant how it looks.
Oh, no, I don't know.
I'm not smart, so.
I write for a living. What do I know?
I pretend I'm smart and I come off very confident, so people think that I'm smart. I am not a smart
Make it so you
man.
make it.
I am not a smart man.
All right, so we talked about coconut through that whole promo, and I don't even know what it was about.
Nope. Well, that was a promo. I thought we were still on commercials. It was Josh
no.
Briggs. I mean, how much are we supposed to
Yeah,
care?
that's what I mean. That's why I wasn't really like.
On Stephanie Vicaire. It looks like
Oh, Kalani's pissed.
Ladies, do you have any updates on Stephanie?
Yes. Go off.
I think what she's trying to say is what goes around comes around.
Julia and Stephanie Vecker. Someone needs to get their banner fixed there.
Oh, it said. Oh, whoops.
That's Kalani, not Stephanie. I'm assuming you saw the same thing.
Newsflash, me now would eat that girl alive. So what does she think I'm gonna do?
Eat that girl alive, she said.
Damn.
Any day of the week. Let's go get ready for our main event, Julia. Come on.
They're just pissed. I like Kalani Jordan, but I think she needs, needs a little more seasoning on the mic.
I've never felt anything like that before. The heat of the
God,
battle.
Zarya. She is a whole. Yeah.
Well, I felt the complete opposite of that when I was in the penalty box watching the time run out, knowing that I was only one soul snatcher away from New Year's Evil. Freaking.
Oh, another tag match potentially. We're having another tag match potentially here.
All the women.
Yep.
Does Lash have the same jeans that Julie has on, just a different color?
That's right.
Maybe, yeah.
I heard about you. The mistake.
Oh, I need one of those lollipop things. So you see that? That thing opened up and everything. You can shut it around it. Oh, that's fancy.
To protect it.
Wow.
You ain't Lash Legend, and you can't.
I can hear the clicking, even if it's off camera.
You may be bougie, but if you
Should get one for stream.
Saturday with Zarya, you would know that you cannot bully this powerhouse.
Hold up, Soul. Why are you sticking up for somebody who literally wanted to rip your head off less than 48 hours ago? It's giving
Delusional.
Yeah. Let's go, girl.
I mean, less than 48 hours ago, though, was Sunday
It's giving
night.
delusional.
Less than 48 hours ago from right now was Sunday night. So...
Oh, Hank and Tank.
I love Hank and Tank.
So good.
She should have said 72 hours there. What are we doing? Math, guys. Sean, double check your work. 48 hours. That was Sunday. Come on. I say it every time, and I know it gets annoying, but I say most of my things every time. Public Enemy vibes.
Yes.
Public Enemy vibes, especially from the guy with the shaved sides. He reminds me of Public Enemy very much so. Winnipeg Jigs are kicking my Bruins ass real quick. You love to see it. You love to see it.
And we have a commercial.
Oh, God, yes, we do, huh? I don't need this old woman talking to that hot. Anyway.
I've got a truck ad.
Do you? I have an old woman talking about her faulty heart, and she's talking to her heart is on the couch next to her, but it's a 3D generated heart, and it has a Band-Aid on it. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
You're.
That's right.
I'm just because I can't see it. You're like her heart is on the sofa beside her. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's like a big cartoon, has a big pretty lips, eyes, the big, they tried to make the heart as good looking as it could make a cartoon heart. And she has a Band-Aid on her head. Talking about this old woman who apparently is having heart issues. So she takes this medication that is 19 syllables long. That if you call this number, you can get it. And the side effect of this is everything, including death. Anyway.
I love when the side effect is like narcolepsy and uncontrollable bowels.
I'm like, well, I have that regularly. So what does that mean for me?
But those two together, like, just...
Unbelievable. Like, what does that mean for me? What does that mean? Give me a break. If it's already uncontrollable, how worse can it get? How worse can it get? Where do we go from there? That's what I need to know.
Anybody tuning in for the first time?
That's what I need to know. Like, these are the real questions. Nobody cares what's happening on NXT.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway.
Jeez
Louise. Someone clip
Someone
that.
just scrolling through and you pop
like,
up.
this guy just going off about fucking shit medications? The hell's going on? Huh?
Especially since it's under just chatting.
Yeah. There is no WWE. There is no like. I wish they would, because a lot of people do watch along to things, not just wrestling, but things. I wish there was like a watch along, like instead of just chatting, could it just say watch along? Like a general one, not like WWE, like not for every single, but like just like a general watch along category.
You should have one. You should. Have you tried submitting that to Twitch?
Oh no, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, I think you can. I think there's like a suggestion form.
Yeah, I feel like that would be an easy thing to do.
And I mean, if you, especially if some of the bigger creators were, but maybe people are trying to not draw attention to it either, right?
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Because right now, no one's getting flagged, but
that is true. Until I keep on forgetting to turn off the fucking commercials. I'll be the one. They'll be like, "Oh, this little fry, let's copyright his ass and get his shit suspended." I'll be like, "What?" Like the guy with 9,000 views that's doing the same shit. No, not him though. He makes your money. See how it works?
Yes.
You see how it works?
Yeah.
They're like, we're not going to flag him, dude. He makes us hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. You know what you make us? -$30. Anyway.
You need to get that hot tub stream going.
Oh, God. That -30 will turn into -230.
Nah, you got this.
I don't know if I have room for it.
Just do like shoulders up.
I could do like a
Needs to
kiddie
know.
pool. You want me to do like a kiddie pool?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I have room for it. I have to clear this room out.
Get one of those little like
It's
they
too
have those
cold now.
plastic turtle ones. Like
Yeah, it's too cold now. I can't go outside. Oh, God. What the hell? I thought that was... Come on. I saw NXT people, but it was just a commercial. Now it's the news telling me about
Now
a
they're just out to
horrendous
get
car
you.
crash.
here we go.
All
We're
right,
back.
now it's real. Now it's real.
Out to get you, JPJ.
Yeah.
Out to get you.
Always. Who isn't?
Well, I mean, if they're after you for, you know, your medication that you're on.
Yeah. All right, Tyreek. All right, Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont. I don't know much about these fellas.
Are they new?
They were in the Battle Royal last week, though.
Yes.
I do remember that. But
Yes,
yeah,
'cause we were like, who are these guys?
I want to say they're newer. Yeah, I would assume. But I don't know how long they've been on TV or not. I feel like I haven't seen them often or much.
I'm all about some big meaty men.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, 'cause I think that's the last time we saw them was last week. We were like, who are these guys?
Yep.
Are they new or just not used much?
I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm the wrong guy to ask.
That was the first time I ever saw them, so I
Yeah.
thought they might be new.
Yeah.
The two kids dancing in the background is great.
A lot of beef, though. There is a lot of beef. That is correct.
This match brought to you by Arby's.
This is...
Not really, but
No. I wish. That'd be nice.
you guys have Arby's, right? So
No. Not really. New Jersey, I think, is the closest one.
they're pretty much gone from all of Canada. There's very few. We do have one here, but one that I know of.
Yeah, no, we are. I think the closest Arby's, yes, it's either somewhere in like basically Connecticut, but like New York, basically, or Jersey, somewhere around there.
I think I'm gone again.
No, you're there. I see you. I see you.
My camera froze.
Okay. It happened with Matt last night early on, like it did here, and then when I brought him back on, it didn't happen the rest of the show. So knock on wood, that's what we're hoping for. So.
We're not sure if it's a timed out issue.
Yeah,
or-
because I don't think it is. I did Googs. I Googs some stuff. Yeah, remember Tyler Breeze? Googs it, I'll go. I still use that. I still use that in daily times. Anytime I'm with anybody, and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" I go, "Googs it, I'll go." And they go, "What?" I go, "Shut up. Just go on Google.
Just go with it.
Just fucking listen to me."
Oh.
Now,
Jesus
does this
Christ,
guy? Is he has like those are supposed to be the subway things, right? Like,
think so.
is that what was that what we're going for there?
On
his pants?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's like a subway, a transit, the circles like that with the colors.
Do they both have that or
No, I think just him. This other guy looks like he has like, it almost looks like
His name?
sports pants or something. Yeah, he has his name, but it almost looks like he's wearing sweatpants. Which if they're just like low jeans, I guess, because it has a belt on the pants. Oh, they sure do.
We're gonna incorporate a fashion segment here, the way we keep talking.
Why not? Fuck. We can talk about anything. We're talking about food.
They
We're
both
talking
have
about
their name on their gear.
yeah, in the front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that has to be the main event, the title match.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
we still gotta cram in 2 women's tag matches here though.
Yeah, but they do get the overrun sometimes.
That's
NXT
true.
does do the overrun.
Almost always, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's been numerous times where the main event didn't even start till like 2 minutes to
Yeah.
8 or 10, whatever it is.
Do we think Ethan Page wins tonight?
I wouldn't hate it. I feel like Tony D'Angelo's reign has been a little meh.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're just running with Ethan Page being the guy that just keeps getting beaten. So, or if, I mean, either way, it's probably not going to be a clean win.
Yeah.
With both of them.
Agreed. Wait, what was the second women's tag match?
Isn't it, is Gigi, is that match tonight, or is that announced for some other event?
Oh, Gigi and Tatum Paxley, right?
Yeah.
And they're going against the Fatal Influence girls?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did see that, but I didn't notice if that said tonight or if that was, I think it's tonight.
I shall check. So you know what I'm going to do?
Googs
I'm
it.
going to Googs it. Yeah, what is up with OTM getting it in with the whatever he said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that spells out his last name. Oh,
Yeah.
I get it now.
That's what I kept trying to see. I was like,
Oh,
I think they both have their name. It's just different formats.
got it. What the heck did I come on here for? What was I trying to look up?
The tag match.
That's right. Telling you, kids. Telling you.
Drugs are bad, okay?
The worst. In the moment, definitely not. But in long effects. You know? Oh, can I tell you how today was the first day that I'm officially angry at the Boston Red Sox. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. We don't have to get into it.
First?
Yeah. Like, no, but like, you know. I wasn't
I feel
angry
like you're
about the one.
always angry about it.
Yes. They deserve it, bums. But, yeah, they missed out on some stuff. Oh, yeah, that is happening tonight.
Okay, so there's 2 women's tag matches, which I'm assuming they're just going to go back to back then, based on. Well,
Yeah, that is true.
Still an hour.
Yeah, we still got time.
2 of them, and then probably at least one more promo of some sort.
Yeah.
Oh, shirts off.
Heck yeah.
Business time.
Show that meat. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Hank and Tank, baby.
See, and this is the way it should be. Your partner should be blocking, the other person from getting in the ring. Like, just stand guard for your friend there.
100%. Is that a scar?
Yeah. I said
Holy-
that last week. I
Oh
was
my
like, that is
goodness.
like the scar
Like, what?
he's
Yeah,
got.
what is that? What happened there?
I'm going to say it's his appendix. By the
Yeah,
looks of it.
that seems high for the appendix. That's a deep scar. Holy moly.
Maybe he was in a gang fight.
Maybe.
Just make something up.
Yeah. I mean, his name is Tank. Or is he Hank? That's Hank, right?
Don't know.
It's the one with the beard, Hank? Which one's which?
It's definitely a scar, though, because I said that last week. I was like, that is a gnarly scar.
Don't shake their hands. Don't shake their hands.
Oh,
Oh, the other one doesn't want him to. Oh, the other guy don't like him. Oh, no, he ain't doing it. The other guy don't like it. He's
Nah.
like, kiss my ass.
No. Oh.
He's like, I'll talk to him. I'll talk. So,
I don't know. Like, you just get beat. Do you want to, like, shake hands with people? I don't.
yeah, I never understood that. Like your sport,
Oba.
hockey.
Oh, yeah, we got Oba tonight, too, still.
That is true. Like your main sport up there, hockey. They do the handshake line. Now I get it. That's tradition, so I get it. All right, but that would be the last thing I would want to do.
Mm-hmm. Especially in, like, the championship matches of, like,
Yeah.
losing the Stanley Cup. And
I get it when you're a kid. I get it all the way, like through high school, like even college. Like once you're at a professional level, nah, man. If I lose a big game or like, don't get me wrong, if I have friends, like I'm not gonna be a dick to anybody. But like if I just played for 45 minutes and busted my ass and we lost by 3 at the end in a basketball game, like the last thing I want to do is have to go over there and like hug and handshake. Like what if I just want to go to the locker room and get angry and like kick a chair?
Absolutely.
And then come out and like I'll be cool at the press conference and I'll go see them in their locker room after the game and be nice. But like when on the court after this is over, nah, dude. If I lost, I'm gonna be pissed off that I lost.
Did you meet the commercials?
Yes, I did.
Perfect.
Growth.
Ah,
You see that, Roman? You see that, Roman? Growth. Can I tell you how much I loved Drew McIntyre? Last night on Raw, saying everything that I've been saying about Roman Reigns for 2 months.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why is it the bad guys, Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre, are the only ones around here, and Seth Rollins? I'll throw Seth Rollins in that ring. Why are they the only ones that are seeing everything that's occurring here?
Mm-hmm.
Drew McIntyre even he didn't pardon CM Punk, but he was like, at least CM Punk took a bribe. Like he had a deal to do it, at least.
He got a favor out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, you guys, what the hell are you doing? You just put your tail between your legs running back to Roman. Bullshit. Oh. I was like, way to go, Drew. Way to go. But Saturday night's main event, that's looking good. That's
5 matches?
Good. 5 matches, yeah. So very PLE. 4 of them championship matches.
It's only 2 hours, right?
According to NBC right now, it's 8 to 10. It's 8 to 10. I assume there'll be a couple backstage quick segments, maybe a promo.
But 2 hours versus, a 4-hour pay-per-view with 5 matches.
Yeah. But we'll find out on SmackDown who the finals are. But yeah, we got they're going to crown the new Women's U.S. champion. Mm-hmm. We got Liv and Io. We got, now it's a triple threat match. So it's Gunther, Finn, and Damian. Mm-hmm. They just added Sammy and Drew last night. And then we got Cody and KO. Talked about it with Drew today. They're not going to do it. They should have Kevin Owens win.
I would love that.
I think Kevin Owens should win.
Love that thing, obviously.
I think he should win. He's not going to. But it's the first one on NBC in a while. You're doing it quarterly. There's another one in literally a month.
Some belt needs to change, though, right?
Well, they're crowning the U.S. Women's Champ, so I feel like that's going to be the one that they.
That's your qualifier.
But yeah. I think honestly, I think any one of those other 3 title matches, one of those titles should change hands. I don't see Liv losing to Io, but I would love that. But that's probably the one I mean, it's obviously we're talking about Cody Rhodes here as well. Mm-hmm. Who I love Cody. I'm not complaining about. But I think if you really want to get the point across on NBC that you need to watch A, WWE in general, but B, when we do these shows, a world title change is a very good way to do that. And I couldn't think of a better way to end Saturday night than with Kevin Owens shockingly defeating Cody Rhodes. Maybe Randy comes back and RKO's Cody.
Yeah.
And Kevin wins, and then Randy plays like, you know what? Like, I know that pile driver was scary, but that knocks sense into me or something. Obviously, Randy's going to come back and blame Cody for what happened to him. Duh. That's the angle, right? But I don't know.
I think it would just be. It'd be nice to have this one big surprise moment, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think, crowning a new belt for the women, sure, but it's not really a surprise.
No. And the way that I look at it is Cody can win it right back at the Rumble if he wants. He can win it right back, or he can, whatever. But how good?
WWE doesn't have any more PLEs before the end of the year.
No, just
right?
the Raw on Netflix. Well, they're going to do another Saturday night's main event the week before the Rumble.
Yeah, but that's not before the end of the year.
Oh, before the end of the year? No. My thing is, how good does Kevin Owens have to continually be before we give this guy another world title?
Exactly.
What the hell, man?
He's consistently some of the best parts of TV now. That whole thing with Michael Cole in the parking lot.
It was the best. I was laughing hysterically when he called, "Hey, Michael!"
Window?
When he just rolled up the window, I almost cried laughing. I was on this with Matt, laughing, hysterically laughing. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our boy Najee they just showed.
Yeah, But it's like, Cole! And he's like, and he comes over. I was waiting for him to throw, put up the middle finger or something, but I'm like, no, he can't. It's on, whatever, regular TV.
Yeah.
But then he just rolls up the window and drives away. I was like, oh my God, it's so good. I wasn't sure we were going to see Oba. We talked about Oba last week.
Mm-hmm.
I stormed into the building. I kicked down the opposition.
He was a bit of a surprise. I guess once Eddie got hurt, though, I was like, okay, well, maybe.
Yeah.
But when he wasn't announced and we had the 5 people on the card, I was like, oh, maybe we're not getting Oba back for a while.
Yeah. Although he's a babyface here. They are positioning him as a
Absolutely.
California. At New Year's Evil,
I mean, he's so over with
Oh my
everything,
God,
right?
yeah.
Like, how do you not?
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
as the ruler of NXT.
The ruler.
the ruler is back. That's right. Just him yelling, "Bring him!" to Ethan Page when Ethan refused to go in the box. Just not bring him to me, just bring him. I was like, so good.
You know, you and I haven't really officially crossed paths
Terrifying.
yet, but we've been very dominant in our individual divisions, haven't we? But now I think it's time for us to find out who the real top guy is.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh boy. Here it
Did
comes.
you
You
say
ready?
They haven't gone face to face. I thought they had.
No, they kept them away from each other. Only time I like book.
Say what?
He's got his no. He doesn't have a shirt on either. He knows. He's like, that's right.
Means business.
Yep.
Usually comes out with a vest or a jacket with no
Yeah, not
shirt,
tonight.
though.
Not tonight.
He's got the belt, just showing off the belt. Can't hide that under the vest.
No. So this is the night after the debut on Netflix. Tuesday, January 7th.
And for my fellow Canadians, we will be getting NXT on Netflix as well.
You getting it early?
We're getting everything on Netflix.
Starting that
Starting
day,
in the
the
year.
6th?
Yeah. The WWE Network ceases to exist on December 31st here.
That's going to be a... What is this?
So we get
Oh, boy. Here we
Raw,
go.
NXT, and SmackDown, all the PLEs, and all the back... Well, not all the back catalog, but the back catalog, as they're calling
Got
it,
it.
on NXT. Or on Netflix.
Me and my people have been through enough.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You and your people?
You attacked me last
Yeah.
week.
We're going there?
You took me out. The biggest chance
And
of my
we're
career is
officially
gone.
saying that Oba did it? Okay. Because we didn't know that, right? I think it was implied.
Yeah.
So where's the justice in that, huh? What? Because you're a badass, you can do whatever you want?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna stand for this.
Pretty sure that's how that goes. Yeah. Pretty sure that's how that works.
Have you seen the size of that man? Yes.
Last
Yes,
I
you
checked.
can.
Yeah.
You do understand that you're making some very bold accusations then,
Oh,
my friend.
he's denying it.
Yeah.
So you answer me this.
That's what I said. We don't know that for
Did
sure.
you see me attack you?
What?
Yeah.
No, of course
See, I don't
got
think it was
attacked
him.
from behind. And I've never been hit with so much power. And there's only one person in that locker room with that kind of strength, and I'm looking right at him.
Really?
Thank you for the compliments. I'm done wasting my time with you. Now, Trick.
Oba, I listen to you talk. I need for you to listen to me.
Oh,
Because I've been where
okay.
you've been. The highs and the lows, I felt that. The Iron Survivor Challenge, I won that.
Eddie just pacing.
I was going to say, they're really inserting him into a world title
Head to head.
thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles. The city of angels. The city of stars.
But that's what, 3 weeks away now?
Stars NXT has to offer.
Yes.
So I think Eddie Thorpe could be a good opponent for Oba on
4
one of
weeks.
these. And 4 weeks? So
Yeah,
Eddie
17,
Thorpe.
24, 31, 7. So,
All right.
yeah.
So Eddie Thorpe will probably fight Oba on the way to that because they're not going to not have Oba fight for a month. You know?
We
Maybe.
have the New Year's Evil still, right? Or is that?
That's what this
On the
is.
7th.
That's what the 7th is New Year's Evil.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one night before New Year's and one night
Yeah,
after. For some
yeah, that's what I thought too. But
Trick, you're talking all this noise about being champion.
reason. Deltoid Daddy sign.
Hmm?
Oh my god.
Because I don't think anybody has ever hit you with some truth. The only reason that you have been the number one guy around here is because I let you be the number one guy around here.
wow,
Ooh.
whoa,
As a matter of fact, the only reason there's ever been a whoop that trick era was because I allowed there to be a whoop that trick era.
Oh my goodness.
damn.
And the truth is this.
Uh-oh.
The truth is this. I've always known this. That whenever I was ready, I would take that easily.
All right then.
And at New Year's Evil,
Oh,
it seems we date with destiny.
Oh my goodness.
don't we? Obafemi versus Trick Williams.
Like he was about to say something to Eddie
Yeah.
and just like turned
Yeah.
his back
The
again.
disrespect.
I swear to you, of 2025 will be the end of your era.
All right, it's pretty good. Not even acknowledge. Oh,
and he walked away from him without even looking at him.
You're the NXT champion. You're supposed to be a leader around here, yeah? But
It's honestly making Eddie look really weak.
Look, I understand why he would be disgruntled.
Oh, absolutely.
But the way this is going, like, they're kind of making him look like a bitch a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Like, pay attention to me.
Everyone care about the injustice that happened to me.
But when it's time to check under the hood of the Lamborghini, all there is
Has he always been a heel?
is a manufactured sports entertainer.
Eddie?
Yeah, right now. He was positioned as babyface, correct?
Yeah, I thought so.
That you reached the top here at NXT very quick, but you wouldn't last 2 weeks in the Japanese dojos that I came up in.
I never saw him as a heel. I didn't. So I assume he wasn't. Or else I just didn't see him as a heel.
I'm supposed to be chasing? What? A guy that came from Eagles training camp and went to a WWE tryout? Unlimited
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Oh, damn, Trick.
Yeah, there we go.
Shut your ass up.
The same doubters who doubted me and called me a sidekick when I was with Mello, but look at me now. The same doubters who had something to say when it was me versus the Mad Dragon, but look at me now. The same doubters in that locker room who think they got what it takes to see me one-on-one and take my title shot.
Got him up, Trick.
Mm.
You think you can take my title, Eddie? You think you can take my title, Eddie? You think you the one? Well, good. Believe that. Because I got no problem whooping every single ass inside that locker room. I got no problem doing that and proving to everybody I am exactly what I say I am. And that's the NXT champion. So let's find out next week, Eddie.
Oh.
You versus me. Ava, set it up.
Okay.
For the title.
Guess so.
That's my understanding right there. That's for the title.
The trouble is that he's not beating Trick for the title.
No, absolutely not.
And so Oba's gonna come in and interfere or something, right? Like, obviously.
She's literally obsessed.
The crowd booing.
I think she's back because she has eyes for my title.
Oh, JC Jane's getting annoyed there quickly.
We need to get rid of her. Okay? Sure. Now, Tatum, I'm glad for our new friendship. Sure. As fun as it is pissing off Fatal Influence, there's 3 of them and just 2 of us.
I wouldn't worry about that because I made a brand new. Yeah, whatever drama you have going on with Fatal Influence, put it to the side because I'm not done with you.
She's so tall.
Yeah,
Oh
she's
my
very
goodness.
tall.
Miss Dame. I don't want anything happening.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies. Good luck in your tag match tonight.
Like, I mean, she's almost as tall as that.
Yeah.
Lost, but I can't overlook how impressive you were last
Yeah,
week.
you see what I don't need is your approval. I know how damn impressive I am.
Oh.
So he's trying to recruit a lady to the group.
Yeah.
That's basically all that is, right, huh?
He doesn't really seem to care who it is.
No, it's just as long as it's... I think he kind of is, like, just scoping it out, you know? Just kind of being like, look, I'm going to... Like, I think, obviously, that face...
Cast
he
the
liked
big
that
net.
attitude. He liked that attitude
Yeah.
that he got on Izzy Dame right there. Okay.
I feel like I missed how this match got set up. Something
Well,
last
Gigi
week,
Dolan had her return,
Right.
and then I think she got attacked by these people. Obviously, her and
Oh,
JC
that's right. That's right. And Tatum came running out
came to
save
help
right?
her.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have the history there with JC Jane and her with the, what was that group called? Toxic Attraction.
Fatal Influence.
Well, yeah, this is Fatal Influence, but JC
Okay.
Jane and Gigi were in
Yes.
Toxic Attraction together, right?
Yes.
So they have that little
So
background.
that was last week, and I was like, I can't remember anything from like that was the whole week ago.
Yeah.
So much wrestling.
There is a ton.
Commercials.
Yep. I remember it again. There is a ton. And Saturday night's main event on this Saturday, even though it's technically not a PLE, will be the 4th straight weekend that there is a special event / PLE, because we had AEW with that one. We had Survivor Series. We had Deadline. And now we have Saturday night's main event. So.
And then don't we have... Oh, no, it's 2 weeks still.
2 weeks is World's End, and then 2 weeks
one
after.
Weekend off.
Yeah, and then the Monday, not the night after, but a week, like almost like 8 to 10 days after that would be the Raw on Netflix. And then there's New Year's Evil on the 7th, and then there's But and then we go
SmackDown officially going to 3 hours.
I don't think they've released like a press release or anything like officially announcing it, but that's the rumor that both will be 3.
Oh, both will.
Yeah, Raw and SmackDown. That's at least the last rumor that. Yeah, NXT will stay 2 hours though, but yeah, that is the rumor that Raw. At first, I heard that Raw wasn't gonna have an end time. Like it would at least go 8 to 10, but it wasn't gonna have an end time, which was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like some weeks it could go till 10:25, 10:30. Maybe on a big week it goes till 11. That I was like, all right, I could buy into that. Some weeks it just kind of ends whenever. But then the last big report that which has been a while ago. I feel like I haven't heard any new reports about times in a while. They said that it was expected that both Raw and SmackDown would go to 3 hours.
It's just so much wrestling.
It is a lot. It is a lot. Yep. Yep, sure was. But
yeah, you're going from 6 hours basically of WWE till
8.
So
and then if you watch AEW like we do, that's 10. And then on pay-per-view weeks, you're realistically talking anywhere from like a dozen to 15-ish hours of wrestling, because that's
even though it's 10, at least 2 of them usually have overruns. So you're 10
and I know in Canada you don't get Collision, right? Or it's hard to get.
No, we don't get Collision or Rampage.
Okay,
well,
so
Rampage seems to be gone.
Last week's Rampage they threw like 2 friggin' Continental Classic matches on, so I had to watch it, and it was actually a really good episode of Rampage, but like they don't do that often. But like, so that's 8 hours of WWE now. Then it's 10 with Dynamite, 12 with Collision. I usually don't watch Rampage, but that's 12. Then if there was a pay-per-view, you're talking 15 or 16. And again, I love wrestling. I love coming on and chatting about wrestling and doing stuff like that, doing the watch along. But like, that's a lot. That is a lot. Like, that is a lot. So, are we back?
We are back.
All right.
December 13th. Don't miss your chance to be part of this epic event. Visit fanaticsfest.com for more.
Fanatics Fest, NYC. Oh, speak of the devil, Raw or Netflix commercial again.
It's been a lot of them.
Yep.
Which, I mean, makes sense.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because there's still going to be people who don't know for some reason. And we'll go looking for Raw on the 6th and not know what, or be complaining online that they can't find it.
Oh, Sharon, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Stay off the friendship thing. I wouldn't want to call it an alliance.
Stay off the friendship thing?
Yeah, stay off the friendship thing. That's what we had there.
Alba Fire, Aladar, trying to get that magic. That's what I'm talking about. How about that, bitch? For once, please.
It has to feel good for Tatum to have another real friend. Of course, her first friend, Lyra Valkyria, advanced in the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament on Raw.
Oh, yeah, remember her first friend? Lyra Valkyria. Remember that?
I didn't know they were friends.
Yeah, I think, Tatum was kind of obsessed with her for a little bit.
sounds like her character. Yeah.
And then I thought Lyra Valkyria came back to NXT at one point this year to help Tatum.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, damn, dude.
Ooh, that was gross.
Jeez. To the mush is right.
To the mush.
To the mush. All right.
Say the least, as a tag was made. JC Jane checking in.
So, was Izzy Dame coming out with them? I thought she was.
No, it seemed like Tatum Paxley, like, she was like, it's 3-on-2, and Tatum Paxley said, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Which I'm just like, well, what does that mean? And then I saw Izzy Dame, and I was like, oh, did they get Izzy Dame?
Yeah,
Right.
and then she like walked away.
But it didn't feel like they did.
I feel like she'll show up there because, you know, Fallon will get involved here. So.
I was going to say, like, who else could it be? I don't even know who my guess would be that it could be. You know?
There's so many really good women that you just sort of lose track of them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, who's involved in what feud? Who's available? Like,
Tatum Paxley's good though. I didn't like the character at first. I was just kind of like, nah. But she's good.
I find her character is very like hit or miss. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's not. It feels like she doesn't know when to just tone it down a little bit.
That's fair. I think that's a good assessment.
And
Here we
it
go.
also depends who she's feuding with, right? So whether they can match the crazy vibe.
That's gonna be it.
Just that fold up. It's a short match.
Yeah.
For like 3 minutes.
I mean, it felt like it was about, yeah, something like that. 5-ish, maybe. The numbers game too much. Where's Izzy?
And it's always, like, I feel like, why is this always got to be a thing?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No.
Okay. This is new.
Shotzi.
I'm not
okay.
against this, though. I'm not against this.
Okay.
I'm good with this.
With the long hair, too.
Yeah.
She was injured, right?
Yes.
Like, she was out, and then she was injured, and then she was out dealing with her sister. And then
they did the character thing where she shaved her head and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think she got hurt again.
Okay.
And that was it. I think. But
So now I'm curious, is she back in NXT?
I don't
Or
think
she's
that would
just
be a
making
bad
an
thing.
appearance?
I don't think that would be a bad thing for her.
No, I agree. I like that trio.
I do too. That kind of
I was just
fits.
saying, if anybody can match her crazy.
Yeah, I think it fits. Oh, subtitle.
More Fraxium. Oh my goodness.
I know I told you about controlling your emotions, but I went to Ava and I got myself a one-on-one match against Obafemi.
You need to turn down the welcome back chants if we're supposed to hear these guys.
When? Next week. Listen, I know you're concerned, it's Obafemi, but you are my tag team partner. And after what he did to you, I'm not going to stand for that. I'm going to make him feel the pit. What's happening? What are you doing? I thought you were enjoying
Just get him a singles match against Oba.
You.
Yeah.
But I was going to tell you that I felt really bad about you carrying the team at Deadline.
Uh-oh.
So I went to Ava and got ourselves a tag team title match.
When?
So that he has 2 matches again?
When?
I think Axiom's going to have 2 now.
Next week.
Oh my god. So I'm going to have 2 matches next week.
Look, if anyone can pull it off, it's amigo. How bad could it be?
Have you seen your face?
It's Oba Femi. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
bad.
one of the matches against Oba Femi, dude. Yeah, how bad can it be? He goes, have you seen your face? And, you wear a mask. You wear a mask.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna just get smashed up by Oba, and then.
Oh wow, the women's tag match is main event with Julia.
Wow. Okay.
Huh?
So what kind
Surprised
of
they put it over a
craziness
title.
are you expecting with that,
Yeah. Surprised they would put that over a title. I don't think it's undeserving by any means, but I'm surprised they would put it over a title.
then? Julia's involved in that, right?
Yeah.
The tag match.
Yeah.
So
And Roxanne, so the women's champion is involved as well.
yeah, so we could see some of the other women showing
Yeah.
up then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Money, power, friendship. Let's go.
More commercials.
Oh yeah.
Goodness.
Prince who would come to be known as Scar set out to find
This movie to me seems so unnecessary.
Which movie?
Mufasa.
Yeah.
It just
I
seems
have a,
so unnecessary to me.
Cascade dishwashing ad. So it's
Oh,
asking.
speaking of, my audio is still on. God bless. I'm talking about the commercials while I'm still not muting them.
That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah, but to me, like, you know what I mean? Like, we've gotten to multiple Lion King movies, cartoons,
And we know where the story's going.
We know
Like,
what happens to Mufasa. It's one of the most tragic things ever in the history of story. And we know what happens. The woman is
I
talking
kind
to
of
her.
felt that way. I mean, it's a weird comparison, but when the Solo movie came out after we knew Han Solo gets killed,
Yeah. It's just like, we all know where this goes. We've
like
seen
that
the
movie
story.
should have come out before Han Solo got killed.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
And especially because it's live action too, it's like, okay, maybe if it was animated Mufasa, I'd be a little more excited about it.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like here, I get it. Like this is the story of, because when we see Mufasa, he's already an adult dad,
Yes.
and then we see what happens to Mufasa. So this is the story of how he became the king. I get it.
And how the feud from between him and Scar.
Yes,
and stuff, right?
I
So,
get it.
yeah.
All right. I just feel like it's not necessarily necessary. Just like we just had Moana 2 come out.
Mhm.
And they're filming and releasing a live action Moana as well. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why do we
And
need
is the
both
live
of those?
action a remake of the first one?
That I don't know. I assume The Rock is
feel like it
actually
is.
playing the guy.
Yeah, Maui.
Maui, yes. But I'm also just like, why do we need, like, are you continuing the animated one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, like, why do we need both? Pick one. Pick one.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. I mean, I know why they're doing
assume
both.
They're doing the live action, basically remake of the first one, like
That-
they've been doing with every Disney movie.
That's what
right?
it seems to me. Yes, and I know
But
why
you're
they're
right. It's
doing.
very close to the sequel coming out.
Like literally just came out.
Yeah, the sequel's only been out what, a week?
Couple weeks, maybe max 2 weeks.
Mm.
I feel like it just came out. I have not seen it yet. Obviously, we talked about me going to the movies. However, I assume it's good. Pixar usually doesn't miss that often. I heard Inside Out 2 was excellent. I haven't seen that.
Excellent. So good.
That's on Disney Plus, so I can watch that.
so
but
good.
I've heard that.
I saw it in
Yeah,
the theaters. It was
I,
excellent.
yeah, I love the first one.
I saw it in theaters and then I saw it when it hit Disney Plus as well.
So I've heard that's a good one.
Yeah. I think adding a whole slew of new emotions with the teenage daughter was just perfect. Like anxiety is just incredible.
Yeah,
Just
it made sense when I saw it. I was like, oh, they're doing anxiety and like
and
not,
ennui,
yeah,
like boredom and
yeah. I'm just like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
bashful. Yeah.
But
Yeah, excellent. If you like the first one, you'll like the second one.
Yeah.
That's really what I tell anybody. If you liked the first one, you'll like the second one.
yeah, and I did like the first one. So
All right, we're back.
we are back. So we're gonna get this title match now, huh? Ethan Page, man. Egon.
Him showing up when they were in Toronto with the USA jacket, made in the USA jacket. I was like, oh my god. He's Canadian. I mean, he's from Toronto, basically, right? So
yeah, is it like Hamilton or something like that?
But I mean, like showing up with like the American made or whatever jacket, it was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Or God Bless America or whatever was on it. I was like, okay, we're full, you know, heel ego here. So I feel like this is not going to be a title change.
Not anymore.
It's not the main event.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like not even a chance of it. So we still have some time. So shouldn't be like a full out squash for no reason. But who gets involved? Like I feel like feels like someone will still get involved.
It doesn't feel like this is just going to go off without a hitch.
That whole locker room wanted a chance, and then Ego jumped at it. So.
This is serious, Vic. This is serious. Yeah, yeah.
It's very serious. Very.
I still think this is a gimmick that works on the main roster.
Tony?
I think this is. I think this whole thing succeeds on the main roster.
You take them all, just pick all of them up, and just.
Yeah. I mean, if at least Stacks and Rizzo.
Yeah.
If anything, you know, I haven't seen much of the new guy. If you want to leave the new guy down there for some extra seasoning, I'm good with that. But I think Rizzo's got to go up with them, and I think Stacks needs to go up with them at the very least. But you put them on SmackDown, I think that's, you know.
I can see that. What did you think of that Wyatt match last night?
I like that they lost.
Yeah.
I like that they lost. We were talking. Yeah, me and Matt were talking the whole time. We were like, how does this continue to be fresh? Because we like it, obviously. We like all the people in it. We like the honoring of Bray. It's cool. But it's like that's what we were discussing during that match of like, how far can this thing actually go? Like
where always win.
Yeah. And it was just like, is it always gonna be like them just kind of popping up, having 8-mans or 8-person mixes and leaving? Like how do we keep this fresh, you know?
And Cross can't keep losing.
Yeah. And I think them losing kept it fresh. So.
And I think, did he get a singles match out of this? Like, Howdy and Cross?
And he pinned Uncle Howdy as well, which I thought was important. He didn't pin one of the other guys. It was Uncle Howdy who he pinned. Outside of Boston, baby.
It'd be great if you could go to both.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
When do they usually get back to you for that?
I
know sometimes it's really last minute.
That's what it is. I mean, I want to say I'm lucky to the point where the majority of the time when I've reached out before, especially for like more of the local shows, not the big ones, it's relatively quickly. But I sent him the email. I sent him an email a couple weeks ago, but I think I might have been too soon, so I sent him one today. So we'll see. But there's been times before where I've sent an email and he's literally responded like within an hour. And then there's times where it takes a few days, or worst case scenario, I got one like, I think I got tickets like 5 minutes before the show once. So I was already kind of like down there, like, and I was of the ilk. I was like, all right, well, either we'll just stay in the bar and have a Monday night, or I think it was a SmackDown. So I was like, either we'll just stay at this brewery or bar and we'll have a Friday night here, or we'll get the tickets and we can run over to the arena and go do the thing. But
yeah, last minute's not great, but you know, still, if it's not too far for you, it's not too bad.
Exactly.
Ooh, big clothesline over the ropes.
So, all right, commercials. Commercials. Even though it's
not picture in picture for me anyway.
Yeah, no, I get the picture in picture. They're showing you guessed it, a Raw and Netflix ad.
I get straight commercials. I don't get picture in picture.
Wow. That happens to Matt as well. Again, you're on the same feed, probably. So
yeah, different commercials probably for local markets, but
yeah.
So apparently they charged Jason Kelsey over that cell phone incident.
Really?
Yeah, someone just sent me a news article.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised that the person complained.
Of course not. You try to get money.
Exactly.
It's a rich guy. Try to get some money.
I mean, that's why he provoked him in the first place.
Exactly. And it'll be one of those things where Kelsey will go there and he'll say, "All right, we're not going to court over this dumb shit."
Yeah.
The lawyer will tell me what this guy fucking wants. I'll cut a check and let's be fucking gone here.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be more of a learning thing for Kelsey. And I don't even think he did anything wrong.
No.
But
I think the trouble is that Kelsey also came out and said, "I was wrong. I shouldn't have done it."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So yes, he took ownership for it, but also admitting fault means the other guy was like, "Hey, look, he admitted it."
Yeah. And everybody's going to, if you have an opportunity where you think you can get some money quick, you're going to do it.
Exactly.
And this is a real easy way to get a nice fat 6 or 7 figure paycheck and go on a nice vacation and not have to work for a little bit, or do some things you want to do, pay off your house,
replace your phone that you were probably about to replace.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah. The only thing, and it's just like, all right, well, it's just.
I also kind of hope that the judge just goes, "What?" and tosses it out.
That would be the best part. That would be the best part. Because, I can't, obviously I'm not a judge, but if I was a judge and I got something like that and I knew the case, I would be like, yeah, no, I'm throwing it out.
Or wouldn't be giving him the number that he's asking.
Exactly. I'd be like, "Oh, you're asking for this?" No, that's not what's happening. Yeah. That's not what happened. Like
you're not emotionally damaged because of your nonsense.
Exactly. The thing happened, but you wanted this to happen. So I'm not going to sit here and hear your argument about how you have, like you said, emotional damage or all these things from this, when this is exactly what you wanted to happen.
Mm-hmm.
There was a reason you were acting like the piece of shit that you are in that moment, because you're a piece of shit. So.
You don't say stuff like that and expect
no
response.
No.
Do you expect that response? No. But
you're attacking him. You're attacking his family. You're saying really inappropriate shit and words that nobody should say. And in that moment, as if I'm the judge as well, I'm taking that into account. And I'm saying, you're using hate speech, you're using stuff like that. As far as I'm concerned, 2 wrongs don't make a right, so I'm throwing this shit out.
Yeah.
Go fuck
Replace
yourself.
the phone.
That's how I would say at the end. Yeah, that's what I would say. Kelsey, buy him a new phone. That's it. He's not getting a fucking check. You're not cutting him 5, 6, 7 figures. He's a piece of shit. Cut him a check. Cut him a check for a new phone. That's it. And then, But legally, I don't think good judges can do that. I think they have to go by the law. So, which is the only thing that stinks, because I think when it comes to stuff like that, it shows a certain section of people that they can be a piece of shit and somehow win. And I think that's the problem, inherently. So.
Oh, okay. So apparently it was a typo originally. It says "won't charge."
Oh, good. Good.
First link said "have charged," and then it says "won't charge," and then an updated one. So someone put a typo in there, which is a huge difference. Now, whether that means that Kelsey just reached out privately and was like, "I'll replace your phone, make this go away."
Yeah. He is in control.
So they're doing a Europe tour, which is nice.
Wait, they're doing what is it?
WWE's doing that Europe.
Oh
tour,
yeah. Oh yeah. That's a really good tour for them. They're there for
Are
a
they both
while.
doing it? Or just WWE?
I think it's just WWE.
That's leading up to Mania?
Yes. Like I think even the go home show is in Europe.
Wow.
I think. Or they come home right for the go home week,
If
and
it's
then
the
they're
go
there.
home, it must be recorded though.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine they'll be doing like Friday Night SmackDown and then flying in for a Saturday Mania. I know a lot of fans in Vancouver were pretty upset that they didn't do SmackDown live on the Friday before Survivor Series.
Yeah, because they just announced they're doing it in Toronto, right? Did they just announce that?
They almost always do it.
Yeah. I wonder why they didn't do it in Vancouver.
American Thanksgiving weekend. So I think in order to be up for Friday SmackDown, that meant Thursday would have been the travel day, probably.
Yeah.
And Thursday was Thanksgiving, so I assume that's why. But,
More for the talent, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gave them the Thanksgiving day with their family Friday travel day.
Did he just do the Jeff Hardy fucking?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask.
Ethan Page just did that. What? All right.
I thought we were about to have a title change, and I was gonna get excited.
Yeah. Tony D. Oh. So we think if Ethan Page loses this here,
He's gonna lose his mind.
okay, well, we'll find out, I guess.
I'm all about for crazy Ethan Page.
Yeah. We'll be the bottom of the barrel in the depression. He's gonna
Well,
be.
because didn't he say, if I can't beat you,
My
why
career's
do I
basically
deserve a chance
over.
at the big title, right?
Yeah, he said my career is basically over.
Yeah. Are we getting basically sad Corbin?
Yeah. Maybe he needs a friend to come over to NXT and knock some sense into him.
Ooh, who would that friend be?
Josh Alexander.
Wouldn't hate that. As he's done, he will be done his indie run, right?
Yeah, I think he said at the
It's already
Northern
announced.
Crown show that he's not taking any more dates.
Yeah. But I don't know what he's booked for now.
Yeah.
Second pick in the NFL draft.
Do you think he'll come here? Do you think he'll sign?
Is that Ryan Leaf?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What's he doing here?
All the things you do for mental health, dude.
Is he from wherever they are?
No, he was the second pick in the NFL draft the year that Peyton Manning was the first pick, and it did not go well for Ryan Leaf. He figured it out. Like not in the league, like he was as big a bust as there ever was in the NFL, and then he got into like it was scary. He got into like, but
Had a rough go. Yeah.
now he's. Oh. Why's everyone drinking coffee?
You are becoming the best version of yourself. So guess what?
Why not?
Everyone, I agree, but everyone's always
As a
drinking
man,
coffee.
as a man who loves coffee as much as you do.
I know. If I had a coffee right now, though, I'd be up till 4 in the morning. I mean, I'm up to that anyway, but I'd actually be up till 4 in the morning.
It's funny. I drink anything with caffeine, and it doesn't keep me awake. I just don't sleep in general.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
The older I get, the less I sleep.
Yeah.
I always had that joke where I was like, I'm not sure if it's insomnia or if I'm becoming nocturnal.
Yeah. What do you think it is? If you had to guess.
Nocturnal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roxanne all in white. Okay.
I like it. So isn't Cora. Matching colors, kinda.
Oh, there's Cora now. I just saw her. I got behind you again somehow.
How the hell did that happen?
I think with the commercials or something, maybe. Yeah, I like it.
Speaking of commercials, boom. All right. I remembered. Yeah. But yeah, they got matching gear, so they're doing that thing. So that's nice.
Let's see what Julia and Kalani, right?
Yeah. All right. So we have.
I love this song. Like the old music, the old look.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. It is incredible to me.
I'm looking forward to it. It starts at 8, right, for you?
Yes.
Like a normal?
Yes. Hey, Scott, how are you, man? Thanks for popping in. We're just about to start the main event of the evening. So
Scott called us kids. Oh
kids, yeah. Well, I think technically he is our senior, I think.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I think
Not too many people I know on Twitch that are older than me.
I think he is older than both of us. I think.
I'll take it.
Nothing wrong with that at all, by the way. But yeah, I think so. I think technically him calling us kids is allowed.
Youths.
Youths.
Yes.
The two youths. The two what?
Youths. The youths.
The two what? What is a ute?
The youths.
Oh, I'm sorry. The two youths. Great movie. If you don't know what that movie is, you're either too young to understand,
or too uncultured.
Yes, you uncultured swines. That is
How's your Christmas movie watching?
Oh, there you go, Scott. Just he admitted he said he's 55.
Oh, slightly.
I mean, you got a good 16 years on me, buddy. Bless. I turned 40 next year. Good Lord.
40's nothing.
And I don't care. I'm not one of those people. Although I won't,
I had a crisis when I turned 40, and then my 40s were the best. So,
I need my 40s to be to be the best. Because listen,
40s are the best.
My 20s were. Here's the thing, right? I'm pretty chill. Like, my 20s were really good. I had a great time. I had a great time in my 20s. I had a really good time in my early to mid 30s. And then the pandemic hit. And then things have just been like kind of wavy. Certain aspects have been great throughout. Personal things and things of that nature. But
it's decent.
Yeah.
I'm like wine. Just get better as you get older.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that it's proof in the pudding for me, because if you saw pictures of me when I was like in my 20s, you'd be like, what the hell? And I'd be like, yeah, exactly.
I had one of those, the Facebook ones where they put a picture of you versus now.
Yeah.
And I put 2 pictures up, and someone's like, how the hell do you look 20 years younger than you did 30 years ago?
Yeah. The only thing that really, obviously I don't think 40 is old by any means, but I don't think it's young. I don't think it's fair to call yourself young when you're in your late 30s. But it's one of those things where if I didn't have the white, like, that's the only thing that makes me look as old as some people think I might be, is this. You hear me? I've always heard the thing where people are like, they ask me how old, like, I was the guy that they would ask how old I was, and I'd be like, I'm 36. And they'd be like, really? What? And I'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, I wouldn't have said like over 30 or 31. And I'm like, well, thank you. But then I started looking like this, and I'm like, they're like, how old are you? I'm like 36, 38. And they're like, I thought you were 63. And I was like, yeah, well,
That's why I had to go sort of either blonde or gray on the top now, because all my hair comes in white, and I'm just like, I refuse to look my age. That's inappropriate. I'm just like, nope.
Anyway, I have seen the same news commercial about a damn car accident that happened in Braintree, Massachusetts today. Every commercial.
I'm still on here we go. We're finally coming back. Oh, Ethan just walking out.
Yep.
Don't go into the parking lot. That's the most.
It's a dangerous area.
Place.
I know I'm better than this. I've been better than this. I've just lost my way. I say I'm all ego. I say I'm all ego. But the reality is...
Still sweating from the match.
I don't think I am.
No,
I don't think I'm good enough to get the North American
He's doubting
title.
himself.
I have no clue how I'm supposed to get back to the NXT title. I'm just lost. And ashamed.
Oh. Come here, Ada. Come here, Ethan. We got you. We got you, Ethan.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's a world title match that's in Lowell next week. Oh, I could see a world title match.
You should go, whether you have 3 tickets or not.
Depends. Oh, 2 title matches. Gallus about to win them NXT tag titles.
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, I was going to say, I guess the tag title won't be the main event. I assume Oba will be the main event.
Yeah.
So that's three titles next week then, right?
Oh, that's next week too? Oh!
Yeah.
Come on
I'm assuming
now.
That's,
no, wait, there's only
that's
two.
for-
No, what's the third one?
What was the first one that they showed? Was that Oba and...
Yeah, Oba and Axiom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they showed something before that graphic, so yeah.
That was my.
Mm-hmm.
That was good, right?
Good job.
I nailed it, I thought.
Excellent.
Yeah. I feel good about
There's
it.
your new intro.
Yeah. Oh, dang!
Oh, it's on.
What's going on here?
Waiting. We want to wait for Kalani?
Yeah.
Here comes Kalani just running out of the back.
Damn.
You know, it was real. She started taking her earrings out.
Yeah,
She's like,
damn, I gotta
"Oh,
get out there quick!" All right. Julia and Kalani not wearing the same gear. The same type of gear.
Both pink-ish, at least. I
Yeah,
guess.
shades of, yeah.
Hers are more red, though, Julia.
Julia's going right back out there. She don't give a shit.
How did they have time to get matching gear? They only announced the match tonight.
It's true.
You think Gallus needs to go to the main roster with Drew?
Who said that?
Scott.
Scott, yeah. I don't think Drew, I don't know. I don't think Drew needs a group. But,
I could see it, though.
oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to see. So if Axiom is versus Oba for the title, that's going to have to be the
No,
main
that's
event,
not for the
right?
title. That's not for the title. There is no
Oh, it's
belt.
not?
there.
Oh,
No.
okay.
So that's one-on-one, and then he's defending the tag titles that same evening. And then Trick is defending the title against Eddie Thorpe.
Okay. Okay. So that should be the main event.
Yeah, the world title match, I would think. So I think you probably open the although
I think you open with Axiom
and Oba Femi.
Oba,
Yeah, because that
and
needs to
then
happen
Axiom just gets
before.
destroyed
Yes, that needs to
before
happen.
the tag event.
Yeah.
I
Do
mean,
you-
not necessarily destroyed, but beat up.
He needs to get beat up. And then I think, this is what I thought was going to happen, and I know you picked against Fraxium as well, but I thought that, I didn't think he would actually break his nose in real life, but I thought that Nathan Frazier would be gassed or hurt or tired from the Iron Survivor match, especially after it opened. And that would
five
cause...
card, 5-match card. Those matches were going to have to be close together regardless.
Yeah, especially when they're timed at only so I was just like, okay, and I was like, why doesn't that cause them to lose? And then the friction that they had now becomes increased because Axiom would be like, because, Axiom didn't qualify. He lost, so he could be bitter and angry and we wouldn't have lost the tag titles if you weren't trying to go for that shit or whatever, But now what it feels like will happen is because Nathan Frazier did it, I don't think Axiom will. And then I think Nathan Frazier will be the one that probably turns on Axiom.
I have to say I don't know enough about Gallus to comment on that, Scott.
They're okay. They're a good act. They're good. Wolfgang I like a lot. He's like the third guy. He's not one of the Coffee brothers, but he's the other guy with the longer hair. I like him. But I mean, I agree with Scott.
They're better than they've been booked.
Yes. Not so, I agree with that, yeah, but I think there's a good chance that they become the tag champs next week. So if that happens, I mean, I think that's good,
I guess it's always hard, commercial time, I guess. It's always hard to do the whole, are you just going to have a repeat of Deadline? One partner gets beat up and then they still win? I don't know.
I got picture-in-picture again, so. Yeah, they were really good in NXT UK. Joe Coffey was fighting for the world titles and stuff. They were definitely in a higher spot, for sure. All right. So, Kalani Jordan has just been angry all night.
Feisty.
Yeah. All right. Right now I have a health insurance ad. Tough times, Yeah, Scott, they were very physical. The Gallus was 100% kind of like a bruiser, beat down.
I like all the NXT UK. Like that whole thing was always a little more. I don't want to say feral, but feral's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but when you look at when you look at the roster now, like everywhere in WWE, there are a lot of people from NXT UK.
Yeah.
Littered around this roster. Which is crazy when you think about it. And like big stars too, like Gunther, Rhea Ripley started over there. I thought it was yesterday. That's not the real guy. I'm not getting into it. I don't think we'll get into it, but that's not the real guy they cut. That's not the real guy. That seems like a...
That Luigi guy or whatever?
Yeah, it all seems too fishy to me. That seems fishy to me. But, I don't know. Whatever. My thing is, McDonald's, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, okay. I think there was like a $50,000 reward for him.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know anybody's position. And I know, $50,000 is not, that's a lot of money to a lot of people, including me.
Working minimum wage.
If all of a sudden $50,000 showed up in my bank account tomorrow, I would be pretty happy. I don't know about anybody else. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. But at the same time, come on. I don't know. I feel bad because I feel like the other workers in that store are going to get a whole lot of shit. They're going to get a whole lot of shit. And that makes me feel bad. But I feel like there are a lot of physical tag teams, though. Are there not? I don't know. I feel like WWE as a whole is a little bit more physical at times. But, like...
I guess who would you fantasy book them against then, Scott?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Again, I feel like the tag team divisions just in WWE in general need work. They need work.
I like them versus Gallus versus Hank and Tank would go.
Yeah. If you're talking like in general on the whole thing, like them versus the War Raiders, that'd be nice. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd be all right with that. I'd be okay.
You think War Raiders are going to beat Judgment Day?
I do. Especially with Judgment Day not being allowed at ringside. I think so.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I was listening to your show today because you were talking about how Finn might end up with 2 belts temporarily until he loses the tag belt, right? Is that what you guys were saying?
That's what Drew thought, maybe?
Yes.
Drew thought that? Yeah, I feel like Finn...
You think Finn's getting the belt Saturday?
Not on Saturday, but I do think Damian Priest and Finn will fight over the belt at some point.
So one of them has to get the belt.
Correct. I could see Damian Priest getting the belt. My thing is like, yeah, I love Pretty Deadly. They are vastly underused. They are tremendously underused. They are fantastic. Because like they are very funny, and
but they can go.
But they can go, and they'll beat the shit out of you.
But no one takes them seriously, and I think they don't get a chance to prove that they're good because they just get squashed continuously.
And that's the thing, right? Like, part of the whole gimmick is they are so unserious, but then you fight them in the ring, and they'll knock your fucking head off.
Mm-hmm.
And that enhances the other side of the gimmick to me. And now they're only doing the funny comedy shit, but they don't wrestle at all. Or when they do, they're losing in 5 minutes. Like, it doesn't, the comedy gimmick doesn't work if you don't let them show the fact that they are as real as it fucking gets when you're in the ring with them.
Exactly.
And it's annoying. I've been trying to convince Drew about Pretty Deadly for a year. Because I'm like, they're good, man. He's like, yeah, no. I'm like, no.
Because, yeah. I think that's the trouble. Though Drew stopped watching for a while, though, right?
Yes,
So,
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, in my brain with him, I've been like, look at it. I go, it might take a while, but one day we're going to come on this show, and you're going to say, JPJ, you were right about Pretty Deadly. And I'm going to go, you're damn right, I was.
But you're right. I think they need to get a chance to prove that they're not just pretty faces. You know what I mean? Like,
100%. Fully agree.
Again, the Chelsea Green effect.
Mm-hmm.
But she's great in the ring if someone gives her a chance.
Oh, Kalani's going flying.
Oh.
Roxanne got out of the way in the nick of time is what that was, Vic.
Say that again. Oh, and on the outside, making Kalani pay. As you see in the
Oh, she hit it.
Oh. I don't care. Anything outside the ring has to hurt, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's just like hard, like that. What's on the stage right there? That hard floor. Oh, they're getting out of there.
Like, there's no mats there.
They're fighting all the way to the back. They're gone.
Yep.
Oh, is Cora gonna get the win? Yep.
This gets rid of those two for a while, though.
Yeah.
Like, out of the match. And this can happen without either one of them being involved. Yeah. But she's looking for Roxanne.
Yeah. She's like, where's Roxanne?
But now she's got
Oh.
beef to say, hey, I did this without you, so you weren't even near the ring.
And now she's got to deal with
Stephanie, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come from behind. Take her from behind. You got to attack her from behind. You have to.
Kind of what she does.
Yep.
Well, that's what Cora does. Which is how we started the night, right? Yeah, here we go. Cora showed up behind Julia with the stick.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh, shoot. Stephanie doesn't have time for no sticks.
Oh. Oh, she's chasing her. She's chasing her.
Up through the crowd.
Oh, he's signing the contract.
What's happening next week? The biggest match of my life for the NXT title.
Oh, it's for the match?
Yep, it's official.
Why is it in the middle of the ring with a bunch of pomp and circumstance?
And Eddie, just so you know, we're still looking into who attacked you.
I know who attacked me.
Excuse me?
You're looking at him.
Wow.
I got my title match, and I didn't have to go through 25 minutes of hell to get it.
Wow.
Wow. What a dick. All right.
The boy who cried wolf.
So he faked it.
Yeah.
All right. That's different, I guess.
Interesting ending.
Yeah. So Eddie Thorpe faked
Faked
his own attacking so he could get taken out and not have to go through the gruesome Iron Survivor match, and he still got his world title match.
Yeah.
All right, makes him look smart. He won up
Considering it was making him look weak, and now it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay,
All right.
there's a twist.
Yeah. All right. I thought that episode was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought that episode was pretty good. We had a couple good matches, good main event, title match. Yeah, I think that little thing made Eddie Thorpe look not like a bitch.
Yeah.
Because I said earlier when he was cutting the promo, I was like, he looks like a little bitch here.
I think it's nice too when something happens and you're like, okay, I've not seen that before.
Yeah, very different. I liked it. I kind of like that. All right. By the next time you see us, I will have the bot with all the socials for the guests.
No worries.
Yeah, and that's true, Scott. They did do the thing where Ava kept on ignoring him, and that whole angle with him as well, and so that all kind of makes sense that he one-upped Ava, because Ava's kind of been the one that's kind of been slighting him a little bit. So that's pretty good. I'll take it. All right, another fun episode. Thanks for everyone who joined on the YouTube, the TikTok, and Twitch. Before we get out of here, I will let Ophelia throw her handle out there to the masses. If you want to put it in the chats as well, you can. But at least let the people know where they can find you and what you're doing.
You can find me on Blue Sky at Ophelia Payne over at bluesky.social. I will get around to figuring out what that handle actually looks like. It's Ophelia Payne. You'll find me.
Yeah.
On Twitter and Instagram under _Ophelia_Payne.
Love it. You guys know where you can find me right here. JPJ Loves Gaming on all social media platforms. We will be back doing these watch-alongs on Friday for SmackDown. Not sure who will be with me yet, but I'll figure that out. But we'll be back on Friday for SmackDown. Be streaming some video games tomorrow as well. Or somewhere around 10 a.m. we'll be live tomorrow. Wednesday is usually one of my longer days. We go most of the afternoon. Tomorrow, all right, so in Massachusetts, tomorrow and Thursday, we're getting like a 2-day, they have some sort of famous name for it, like something bomb, a 2-day winter storm. First of all, today it was in the high 30s to low 40s. Tomorrow it's going to be in the mid 60s. Like almost a 30-degree difference in one day. But it's going to be torrential downpouring and winds. They said that it's going to be like one of the nastier rainstorms that we've seen ever in this area. So I'm like, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, but there's a chance your boy be losing power. There's a chance. So we'll see. But if there isn't, we'll be live at 10 a.m. tomorrow playing some video games, but we'll be back doing more of these WWE watch-alongs on Friday for SmackDown. Ophelia, as always, thank you for joining me. Can't wait till
Thanks for having me.
Can't wait till next Tuesday until we're back doing this. I might have, maybe I'll reach out to you and see if we can wait. Oh yeah, Scott, you're in my area. 3 inches of rain. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Legit. It's going to be wild. But thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate we appreciate each and every single one of you. Share this out. Let the people know if they're watching some wrestling, they can come hang around with me and my friends, trying to have a fun time and watch some wrestling. So thank you everybody. We'll see you real soon. And until next time.